I believe so.
It's fired back up.
Well, let's fix this one real quick.
Yeah, that's it there.
It shouldn't be. No. That's the old one. Let's go here. And then this is the new one. Yes, you already got 5 people watching. So, and set to live on this.
All over the internet. Canceled league tonight back home because of the weather. So I said, hey, not playing league, you can still watch pool.
All right, and that stream should be up, and this stream's up, and
Their opponents are nowhere to be seen.
I'm sure they're somewhere. Should be good. All you gotta do is close these 2 text ones when the match starts right there, and then you're good. Mic is on. I'm gonna
All right. Yeah. We are live.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, do we have anybody? We got 11 people watching right this second.
11 million people.
We're about 8 minutes from start time. Scotch doubles, second round of the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championship. We are going to have Goodman and Goodman versus Vogelsberg and Christiansen. Race to 4. I know. I didn't write it down. The only reason I know is because Kenny put it up there.
I know, but he had a score sheet for us and he took it.
Did he take it with him?
Yes.
Flag him down. Tell him we need a pencil over here.
He's not going to look over here. Kidding.
Or I'll go get a pencil. You sit here and entertain here.
Grab our score sheet back, too.
Yeah.
I printed an extra.
Let's run a couple commercials. Whew, I got to quit smoking, man. I'm winded. Tournament desk is what?
It's got to be
15 yards away.
That's only 10. It seems like 15 to you.
Oh, I hit the big 50 this year, so yeah, that's 20 yards away.
That's all right. Welcome to the club.
Shh. I'm not sure it's a club I want to join, but apparently I have no choice. It's like, we were traveling across the country for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but, Bonnie's like, well, we don't normally do anything anyway, It's like, yeah, but, it's like 0 to 30, New Year's Eve comes and you're like, yeah, party,
right.
and then you party, and New Year's Day you're like, oh, man. And then about age 31 to 49, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. You have a couple drinks, you watch the ball drop, and New Year's Day, you're like, oh, I'm hungry. You know, you chill out. But when you turn 50, New Year's Eve comes, and you're like, holy crap, where'd the year go?
Is it 9 o'clock in New York?
No, I still stay up till 2, 3 in the morning almost every night. But
Yeah, you're just a night owl anyway.
it's like, holy crap, man, where'd the year go?
I don't know if I
You
could
know?
stay up till 9 o'clock and ring it in with the guys in New York City.
Yeah, wasn't it like a week ago that we were doing New Year's Eve? Time is flying way too fast. I wish time would fly like it did when I was 15. It seemed like a year took
Right.
forever.
You know, once you're over the hill, it's all downhill. Things do pick up speed going
Good
downhill.
God, man, it's over a cliff. It's not downhill. It's like zoom. All right, so
hello back in our chat room.
we got one in the chat room. Spread the word. Let everybody know. You can go to badboysbp.com/TV. The more, the merrier. We're pretty new in the streaming industry, but next week we will be in Snoqualmie, Washington, which is just outside of Seattle. We will be streaming the Northwest Championships. And then
You've got, what, 2 days to get from here to...
yeah, we're going to have to load out of here Sunday night, drive to Vegas, drop off the truck, and then drive on up to... And off goes Brett to ref. All that stuff. So join us on Bad Boys Billiard Productions on Facebook, or keep your eye on our website, and we will announce when that's going to happen. But there will be some really great matches we will stream right after Derby. AccuStats can't stream them all, so we're going to try to pick up the ones they can't get. A bunch of top players, and then we will stream them the week after Derby ends. The feed is working on our end. I'm not sure who lost the feed there. In between matches, we have to shut it down for a second so that it separates the videos for YouTube. That's why we can put this stuff up right away. If you go to YouTube, I think you can go up to YouTube right now and watch the first match we streamed. So that's why we shut down in between matches. Did you make a good call, Brett?
I am now 1 for 1 for 2000.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Yeah, me too.
2017.
I'm actually 2 for 2. I made a call on a shot on somebody posted on Facebook yesterday. And you know, the funny thing is like 75% of the people said foul, and then
Oh.
somebody, I said good hit, but somebody had went in there and just happened to get the freeze frame
Yeah.
of the right spot, and it was clearly a good hit, and I felt pretty happy about that. And what was funny is he posted that, and people still said foul after that. And it's like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I was shocked at how many players were calling it a foul.
yeah. Well, it looks like they're just about ready to get started here. I have no idea what, in the chat room, somebody said NVM. I don't know what that is. I'm old. We just explained to you that both of us right now up here commentating are over 50.
That
So
would be never mind.
really? Are you sure?
Yeah, look right above it. What happened to the feed?
Well,
I think
yeah.
it was his computer,
Okay,
but
so
we're good.
you might have to spell off stuff out a little bit more if you want us to play along in the chat room. Most of those abbreviations. I know what LOL is. So, yeah, hopefully next week, if you go to badboysbp.com, we'll have a list of all the events we'll be streaming for the year.
Oscar says he's getting 2 different feeds, one on his iPhone and one on his Fire Stick. I've got a feeling the feed that is live right now is Goodman and Vogelsberg and Christiansen.
Yeah, the other one.
The other one could be the first match that we
Well,
did.
actually, we did like 2 hours of just trying to fix everything and make sure it was going to work. And then, the first actual match of this event was Stock and Kelly and
Yeah, he says he was just trying to figure out which one was the live one. So
yeah.
here we go. We're ready to get underway. Looks like
the Goodmans won the break.
yep, so a little mark there.
And you can tell by the spinning of that cue ball that most of the power was transferred to the side of the cue ball.
Yep. Pretty good group down here.
This looks like an Ike Runnels 8-ball break. Yeah, he break him up like this and then just outmaneuver his opponents. That guy can play some one pocket. I've never seen a pool player with more heart than Ike Runnels.
Yeah. Yep, he's all 120 pounds of him is all heart. Actually, things aren't laid out here that badly yet. There's nothing tied up really, and person could get through this rack. I'm not going to predict that that's what will happen, but
We got to keep an eye. For some reason, camera 1 is frozen twice today. So if it happens, we'll just switch to camera 2, unplug camera 1 and plug it back in, then it's just fine. So yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to start with stripes. I don't see a solid that he could even make.
yeah. And really, stripes were the right choice there anyway.
Yeah, got a tough one here. What you going to do for that second shot?
Yeah, he was hoping to get a little better
I don't.
breakout off of that 10, and it's.
I mean, she could bank the 13. I don't think she can cut the 9.
If I was here, I might duck. I might.
Duck where? Shoot the 9, just draw the cue ball back a couple inches?
Yeah.
And just put it up against that 13?
Put it right between the 10 and the 11.
Well, you don't want to do that. You'll give up the 7 ball. But,
Oh, yeah, they got that. I didn't notice.
You kind of want to just plant it right against that 11. Which from this angle doesn't look like that'd be too tough to do, but couldn't see if she called a shot or not. She gave it a heck of an effort.
Boy,
That was a
that
tough
was
one.
that was a heck of a cut.
I didn't think she'd get through there.
Bring.
Somebody wants to know what time it is here.
Here it is, 8:35.
It
We
feels
are in
later.
the Mountain Time division.
It feels like 2 o'clock in the morning.
It does. And it's day one of the tournament.
I know. It was a long day today.
Problem is we had a long day yesterday. Setting everything up, getting everything cleaned, leveled, ready.
Well, whoa, where you going?
I'm just going to go up there so
Yeah, I guess.
Jessica can shoot that 7 ball. Be able to easily
Got to
leave
do
him
what
the-
you're comfortable with.
She can easily leave him the 1 in the side and then come down here for.
Yeah, I would have preferred to leave her the 1 so she could shoot it and stop, and then you shoot the 7 and just come right up the table.
Boy, that was not what she had in mind. I like just.
Yeah, I think he would have preferred that she just stopped the cue ball where it was, because then it would have shooting the
Yeah.
1 in the side would have brought the cue ball down right
been
towards
nice,
the 3-4 area.
right? Or if he could have came into the 2 or something, kind of.
That's a great thing about Scotch doubles, though, is somebody gets to make the TV shot.
She's leaving him the opportunity to make the. Yeah, he's going to play safe.
I had a few partners in the past that,
Gave you some opportunities.
Well, it's you either have the partner that you know how they play so perfectly that you know where to put the cue ball so that they're going to give you what you want, or they just keep giving you something that it's like, okay, I got to come with something.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the one format I love about nationals is Scotch doubles was always first. So by the time Scotch doubles was done, I felt pretty comfortable on the table to play singles. And
I was going to say, I always looked at Scotch doubles as kind of the warm-up for singles.
it's funny because, teams, you feel all this pressure. But for Scotch, I never felt that. It was just, I wanted to play really good for my partner, but I never felt the pressure like I felt for teams. And then after playing Scotch, to me, singles just, it always just helped put me in stroke.
Well, she looks like she wants to leave that 12 to block that.
I'm not sure it's necessary. I mean,
Yeah.
all the solids are on the other side of the table.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I think that's
She's going to take this 13 ball.
Didn't really gain nothing there, though.
No, he's going to shoot the 12 now.
Or the 11. He might shoot the 11.
Yeah, I guess I was looking out at the table. It's hard to tell, but from the monitor, it looks like he's got the 11.
Yeah, I think. And if his partner can shoot that 12 with a little bit of low English and come up between the 10 and the 6, then, you can make the 10. If you go too far, you got the
14.
14 sitting right there. So
Yeah, she's going to shoot this with just a little bit of low right. Oh, she went in and do it.
Yeah, she let the cue ball roll too much. You kind of got to punch it in there so you don't lose that low English.
We are using the Cyclop TV balls here. Some people like to call them the Easter egg set.
I think he's going to cut that 10 ball all the way up and put some inside English on it and hope for the best.
Yeah, he's in kind of a tough spot here. He makes this, he's not going to leave a hole. I like almost ducking, come off the 10 and leave him down here below the 3 and the 4. Or
Yeah,
the
except for then you're going
4
to
and the
shoot.
5, I guess it's 4
Yeah,
and
you're going to shoot that 10 out of there and then leave them a pretty easy safety, though, don't you think?
5. Well, really has no offense. I mean, he can.
I like the 10 ball all the way up. It's a thin cut. You put a lot of inside
and your
English
opponent will
on
be
it.
hooked, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
She's thinking duck. He's not going to leave her anything on this 14 if he cuts that 10 up there.
I bet you can. Go cross corner? What's he doing?
He's got to hit it so.
Oh, he's going to try to cut it in the side. I don't think he can hold that cue ball. Wow, that was strong. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh.
That was incredible.
Okay, we must have a bad angle because he just drilled that ball right in the side pocket like it was nothing.
Hey, from here, it didn't look like it even. I thought you'd have to roll it in to get it to go, but he fired it in. Well,
This is going to be a pretty good match.
She just wants to draw this back a little bit.
Vogelsberg and Christiansen are combined Fargo rating of 1084. And Goodman are combined rating of 1089. That's pretty even up.
In the Scotch doubles division, she overcut it just a little bit. The limit was 1100 for the. That's Rick's turn to go make a call. Combined Fargo ratings could be up to 1100. So both of these teams are at the top of the food chain, if you will. Well, that was a very, very nice safety. When you've only got to hide from one ball, really, really makes it tough on the team with the one ball out there. He's going to have to probably kick off this bottom cushion. Try to go between the 1 and the 8 and pocket that 14. He's looking at possibly going 2 rails here, which this is a tough one. Even you want to get a hit. He's going to go 2 rails here. Oh, he's mad. He went wide.
3 for 3. Yeah, somebody might not think that last one was a good call, but I'm going to swear to it.
It's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica Goodman played a really good safety. And ended up resulting in ball in hand.
Juliana. I guess got to watch both directions. Surprised he pulled it back that far. I thought he'd leave her the 4 next.
Yeah, he was definitely playing for the 5.
Yeah. Well, now she's got a. Yep. She got there, but he made her stretch for it. That's why I would have.
If I'm him now, I think I'm getting her on that 1 ball in the side.
Yeah, shoot the 4 and just scoot up the table. Make sure you get to the 1 now.
You don't want to leave that 1 as your key ball to the 8 ball.
Slow down.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Shoot and stop.
Just a little pop stop.
You can just draw back about 6 inches. And game 1 should be in the books. And the game 1 goes to Goodman and Goodman. It's a race to 4. So Vogelsberg and Christiansen will have the break in game number 2. This is Bad Boys TV. I'm Brett Baker.
I'm Rick Jones. Piatch. I couldn't resist. We are at the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championship in Tucson, Arizona at Casino del Sol. It's a pretty nice little casino.
It's gorgeous here.
Drove through some snow, some ice, and we are now sitting at, what was it today, 62 degrees?
I'm going to say 60, 70. Yeah, it just seems warm.
Brett's wife got her pool league canceled for the night because of snow.
Yep.
She's probably not liking you right now.
I just read.
She's stuck in snow
and the power's out, so she's not watching. Knowing her, she probably is running her phone down watching this.
Keep an eye on that chat room. She might be talking some stuff. Brett's going to have some honeydew when he gets home.
Well, hopefully fortunately the snow will be melted by then, or at least hopefully.
Well, neither side has seemed to be able to spread them out on the break. Wow.
Boy,
this team can shoot the side pockets out.
I was going to say, can they shoot the side pocket shots for me? Because, oh.
Yeah. Greenville, South Carolina. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we got New York City. Boy, we got them all over the place.
Yeah. Got a long, straight one here.
Yeah, I
just
think
tuck it up underneath.
Yeah, he was playing safety there, and that was a good shot.
Maybe.
Well, she can hit the 4, but she's got no.
Can't tell if can hit that 7.
She's probably going to have to come back and play safe.
And still can't tell. Yeah.
I'm saying no on the 7 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick with us this entire month. We're here this week. Next week we're up in Washington, and then after that it's off to Derby City.
Yeah, we won't be streaming at Derby, but we will be recording. And as soon as Derby's over, we will stream those matches. AccuStats can't get all the matches, so we figured since we got the equipment, we're going to be there running it anyway. We're going to just we'll rotate our crew through streaming some of those other great matches that they can't get.
So make sure to support AccuStats during the tournament, and afterwards, hop onto our channel and see some other matches that you didn't get a chance to see from home.
So I have a bet with a friend that obviously when Jeremy gets home, he's going to work on putting a subscribe button on our channel and then on our website. And the bet is I can't get 10,000 subscribers in 4 months.
10,000? It's
Yeah.
easy.
So we are going to push really hard to get 10,000 subscribers. And if I can get 10,000 subscribers in 4 months, then we will give away an OBQ and probably a couple other little prizes. So
And if you don't make it,
then I owe somebody something.
I'm thinking, how do you win here? Let's see. If you win, you're going to give away a Q.
Well, if I win, you
If
know,
you
we get
lose-
10,000 subscribers, you know, and if I lose, then I owe somebody a prime rib dinner.
And you've only got 8,000 or 9,000.
Yeah. Either way, we win. And the subscribers will win because they'll get all this free pool that they can watch. They can follow us all over the country. And then every time we go live, they'll get a notification and they'll be happy. It's a win-win.
Chuck from South Carolina wants to know if Bad Boys comes that way. Well, not.
Let's see. So far, the farthest east we go is Ohio. We're looking at doing some. We're looking at. I was trying to think.
I'd really like
I'd like to find a
do some
place.
tournaments in the Carolinas,
Yeah,
Georgia.
You know, the
I
funny
love it.
thing is Kenny was born in North Carolina.
Was he?
Yeah, I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina for a couple years.
Hey, we
That's
could
where
go
my son was born.
We could go do a tournament in Southwest Louisiana.
Yeah, we're looking at Florida for one. And yeah, I would love to go to the Carolinas. I like that area.
Oh, the South.
I like South,
I
dude.
love it.
Nothing personal, but I don't want to go anywhere north of probably Virginia. I've been there, just too much traffic and too many bodies. Well, we got Louisiana, Carolinas. Well, we know the East Coast is still awake.
It's late there, too. It's almost 11 o'clock, but
Oh, that's usually when we eat dinner, dude.
I know. See ya.
You've been to my house. You know how it works.
I'm from the West Coast. See, we do everything early.
You guys are all, you West Coast people are pansies.
We watch Monday Night Football at 5 o'clock and
Ah, see, you guys just pansies.
5:30 or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny when people come to my house. They're starving to death at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're like, man, we don't even start cooking till 9.
Oh, I love it. I go back to Derby City. I just stay on West Coast time.
It's funny, though. Yeah, I mean, I go on the road and do tournaments. You know, I'm usually the morning crew or the morning and the night crew, but it doesn't matter where we're at, East Coast, West Coast, you know. Get up at 7:30, go do my job. But then when I'm home, yeah, we don't get out of bed till 10:30. But we don't go to bed till 3 in the morning, so.
Well, those late nights, but boy, they still got some traffic to deal with here. I don't know if this 11:10.
Well, you almost have to shoot it, even if it doesn't go.
Well, and yeah, unless you can
'Cause-
use that 9 to get.
the way that 12 goes by the 4 to get it there, I don't know if you can break
Could go.
anything out.
Yeah, boy,
You got to be in a perfect spot.
he's
He's going to go for it. Try to get that perfect spot. That ain't
Oh,
it.
he didn't hit it.
That ain't it.
You know,
Well, she can cut the
She-
12.
she might be able to play this 12 off the 4. But then the 4.
I think she has to hit that too thin.
You know, this is one of those places.
Yeah, it could hit it a little bit.
Ducking is not the worst thing in the world.
I'm not sure that.
They've got 4 balls and that 4 doesn't look like it really goes. I mean, they'd have to be on it perfect to make it up in that top.
Are you an old time hunter? You're like duck, duck, duck.
Duck, duck. Hey, I'm telling you.
It's all about the goose, baby.
This
Yeah, that
she
was.
cut it in.
But if you're gonna go off that 4, you gotta drill that a little harder.
You know, looking out there, it looks like there's a bit of a gap between that 10 and 11. I think
There is a gap.
I think
You just gotta hit it perfect because the 10's on the rail.
he's gonna shoot it.
Well, he's got to. What are you gonna do? He hit it nice too, and got shape.
Whoa!
If he doesn't mess it up, baby, he's good. Yeah,
That
he
was
hit that
very
good
nice.
and got a good result there.
Yeah, that was
So,
well played.
is she gonna pull it back, or is she just gonna roll forward and let him shoot it in the side? She's gonna put a little. Oh, yeah, I would have pulled it back.
Yeah, she shot that kind of tentative.
She shot it quick too.
Wasn't comfortable with it.
She just want to get that off her back. Well, the disadvantage here is the shape. He's going to have to come with it to get the cue ball on the side he wants. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. He was going to have to put some.
He hit it pretty good.
He got decent shape, just missed the pocket by a hair.
Yeah, caught that tit on the way in and. Well, that brings Vogelsberg and Christiansen to the table. She's going to start with this 4 ball, and then they've got the rest of them all up at the other end of the table. I kind of like shooting the 7 or the 3 here and then play the combo, but we'll see. Hey, you got a subscriber already?
Yeah. Yeah. Got him subscribing to Q Sports International. Next, we need to subscribe to Bad Boys TV next week. Next week, we will be streaming on our channel. It's a good little relationship between us and CSI. We stream their events to their channel, stream our independent stuff to our channel.
Well, they didn't really want to come down below
Yeah,
that 7.
I think she wanted to hit that 7, but went around it now.
He's going to have to shoot this combo.
All he's got to do is pretend like he's shooting that ball into the side pocket because,
Well,
man, he drilled it earlier.
He doesn't want to shoot this too hard, though, because he wants that 7 ball to pretty much stay there, and he wants the cue ball to not. Oh, that was well
he
done.
hit that really
Perfect.
nice.
Hit it perfect. He plays good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to play with the lights a little bit tomorrow. I think if we lighten up the room a little bit more, we won't get the glare like we do once in a while on the TV table. Well, so on this shot, Brett, I like to just dead center that cue ball and then pop it straight off the rail, straight across, out to the center of the table. Stay away
Yes.
from that 13.
I would probably shoot it with a left-hand English and
Go forward and
go
down off
forward.
the top rail.
Yeah,
Yep, that
it's kind
works
of like
too.
that. Takes the 13 completely out of.
Yep, and that's the
out of
key
it.
is getting that 13 out of the way.
True Scotch doubles shot there. She left him choices. He can cut it down in the corner or in the side.
Yeah, he's gonna go in the corner.
Yeah, I think so.
She needed to come another foot for the side pocket shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nicely done.
And we are now
Vogelsberg
1-1.
and Christiansen even this matchup at 1 apiece. Race to 4. So the Goodmans will be breaking in game number 3.
One to one. Don't forget to go to badboysbp.com. Check out the Bad Boys Club for $25. You're in at least 12 drawings, one drawing a month. And Christmas Eve, we give away a diamond pool table.
Yeah, congratulations to Paul Sapp from British Columbia, Canada, who won a diamond pool table, and he's going to give it to somebody in his league. He's a league operator up there and has decided to make one of his league members very, very happy.
Yep. Well, here's the deal with the Bad Boys Club.
I asked him if it was too late to sign up in his league.
Yeah. Here's the deal with the Bad Boys Club. For every person you get to sign up, your name will go in the hat for the pool table drawing that many more times. So Paul took his entire league of 90 players and got them all to sign up. So his name went in 91 times for his membership plus the 90 he got to sign up. And that increased his odds to win. There was, I want to say, 272 names in the hat, and he was in there 91 of those times.
Wow. Well, there you go, league operators out there. Get your league signed up to the Bad Boys Club. You don't even have to be a league operator. Anybody that plays.
Yeah, just tell
get
all your
leagues.
friends and tell them to put your name on there
That's
when
right.
they sign up. We do a drawing every month. We give away OBQs, Cyclop balls, DigiQs, Bad Boy bridges, and a diamond pool table. And the more members we get, the more stuff we can give away.
Barely miss that bank on the 6. Got a little better spread off this break.
Well, I can tell you the economy's doing better because there's a quarter on that table.
Is that a quarter? Holy smokes.
It's silver, dude. I can tell you, honest to God.
See, I'm older than you. I can't tell. It's
Honest
too
to
far
God.
away.
When the economy took a big dive, when we'd go to move all the pool tables out, there'd be pennies on the tables.
Yeah.
As soon as the economy started picking back up, we actually found nickels and dimes. And for the life of me, I can't imagine keeping score with a dime because that's just going to disappear under the rail. But starting to see a lot more quarters. We loaded out we had 80 tables in Lincoln City, and I think we got like $7 in quarters.
All right. Thank you, pool players in the Northwest.
Yeah, bought me a mocha.
We got paid.
Yeah, got me a white chocolate mocha.
Loading out these tables like shaking out your cushions in your car. Cleaning out the cushions in your couch.
Well,
Boy. It's tough. That's 7-2 just lays kind of funny, but boy, gonna have to do something with it. I think I try to play it and just block the corner pocket if you don't make it. I just kind of roll that 2 towards the pocket, but he's going to shoot the 4, looks like.
Come on out. Come on out.
Well,
Not sure if he got her that one ball.
I don't think so. I think he's got her just barely hooked on just about everything. Nah, she might be able to see the
might
one.
have left that one ball. Or she can shoot that combo.
She's got a nice safety up.
Yeah, maybe. There, Brett's ducking again.
Hey, you can duck off that 6. I'm telling
The
you.
one ball's right
okay,
there.
If she sees the 1, then yeah, she plays that.
Captain Duck.
All right, now play this.
He's got some work to get on a shot here.
Oh, top rail, side rail. He'll have a shot at the 5, but they've left that combo.
I think he's trying to get up on the left side rail so that they can shoot that combo from a better angle. Well, I'd like to say hey to the 76 watching us live right now. Look at that shot. I think he wanted to be on the other side of that 9, but that still works.
Yeah, the other side would have been ideal, but that was
a pretty good shot to get the cue ball up the table as far as he did.
I don't know that getting to the other side of the 9 was an option there.
Welcome to Bad Boys TV.
Chuck says they don't have many diamonds around there. Well,
apparently Chuck Felton's a trick shooter. You can't hit that ball. You can't miss that any closer than that.
It's a good shot though.
Yeah,
that blocks that puck. I mean,
that 13 ball is in prison.
They're going to have to shoot the 14 here.
Not a whole lot of places to hide. You gotta hope you make something here and then build some position back. I mean, the 13 can bank cross corner, I think. Can't tell. After, not now, but shoot the 14 and
shoot this 14. They're gonna go into the 5. Just like that.
And now everything's clear except for that 13.
Well,
you still got a tough shot right here.
I was gonna say, you got the 9 in the side, and that's or the bank on the 13 if it goes, and that's about it. Looks like he's looking at that 13.
Got nothing easy here. I'd like to welcome everybody to the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championships. We are in Tucson at the Casino del Sol. If you haven't been here, you got to come check it out. It's a pretty cool little casino.
And this is a good time of year to do it.
Yes, it is. It's warm. Went outside in a t-shirt today.
Yep, I took my jacket off when I got here, and I haven't picked it up since.
I left my house. It was 18 degrees.
Yeah, that's about what it was when I left mine. Icy. Took me forever to get to the airport.
Well, they've been playing for 40 minutes, and we got 2 games down, so hopefully it's really because of the break. It hasn't really spread anything out.
God, I'm getting paid by the hour. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not. Oh, what a shot. Nice shot.
Don't go too far. There you go. That was nice.
Just fine. That took a lot of cojones to shoot that shot because it was do or die.
Yeah. Well, they still. They
But I
got
think
some
you're
tough
never
work
gonna,
to do
you're not
here.
gonna get on it any better. So, I
You
mean, if
got to
you
get
want to
that.
win the game, you have to shoot it there.
You got to get that cue ball down on this end of the table.
Well, she's left him a good angle on the 11 to do that.
Shoot that 11 now and come down between the 13 and 9 or the 14 and 9.
It's the 15, but
15 and 9, whatever I got to put a little ball chart up here. I still, we've been using the Cyclop balls for what, 3 years now? It tells you how much pool I play. The double digit ball.
Yep, he's looking at getting down below that 15.
Yeah, you got to come down in the right area, though. It doesn't look like he's going that way, though.
He didn't put enough on it.
Yeah, he needed to draw that back.
That 15 may pass the 10.
I don't think so.
No?
If it does, then okay, but
Yeah, we got the wrong. We need it in the other corner. Go to camera 3. No.
yeah. We do have camera 3. Just got a new camera, but it's on the other side of the country. That camera's cool, dude. You can preset a bunch of positions for it and just push a button. It'll zoom in, everything. Can't wait to try that. We're going to use that at Derby.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, that one's going to be pretty cool.
She is looking at that 15, so it's
She's
at
looking
least
at
close.
Yeah, but what are you going to gain if you don't, you got to bump that 8 with the cue ball. If you don't, you're going to have another tough one. If it goes by there, it barely goes by there. Me personally, I think I just banked the 9 cross side, and then you got the cue ball in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't going to go by there.
But you know what? That's not a bad.
It's not a bad leave. If she could have left that ball in front of the 5, that would have been great.
The 15 came off a little bit far.
But
this cut on the 5 is no bargain. And just hit a little bit too much of the 5 ball, but
this game just got real ugly.
Not if you're gonna miss good, and that was a good miss.
Yeah, what do you do here?
Wow. Right. You don't break out that 15-5 unless you can get out. So.
What do you do here? You could get crazy and bank that 10 into the 2 if you can get it into the 2, and then you're in pretty good shape.
I think he may be kind of looking at that.
Well, and you can bank it a little tight and take it off the 7 into the 2. You got to block that pocket. Or you could try to do the same thing with the 9, bank it up and bring it back down into the 7-2 and
Can you call safe
and get safe.
Come off the 9 and get over and
By the 8,
yeah,
to the right of the 8. Have the 8 and the 10 blocking the 7 and the 2.
I mean, I wouldn't care if the 9 went in or not, but
He's calling it, though. You call it, you got to get some shape. Now, if he can he can make this and put the cue ball over by the 8-10 so she can shoot the 10 into the 2, that'll work too.
That would work. Oh, he
Oh,
went
he's
into
lost
it.
his mind.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Well,
Yep.
I think she could just follow that ball
Nothing
and
to
get the cue
gain.
ball behind the 8.
He really, yeah, that was a high risk, low reward shot there.
Yeah, he had to go above the 8, get the cue ball
He was
over.
looking for the Rick Jones hero shot.
Yeah.
The TV shot. He went for the TV
Wasn't
shot.
going to get there. I think really what he should have done was shoot the 9 up in the upper left like he did, but just take the cue ball straight across over to that third diamond from the bottom right corner so she could shoot the 10 into the 2, lead the cue ball right there. I mean, he stroked it good, but you got to have a whole lot of good rolling for you to end up with something with that shot.
Yeah.
She shot the right shot right there. Perfect.
Yep.
If she keeps him off the 2. She might not have gone far enough.
From our monitor.
But that's the shot she had to.
That was a.
Yeah, I think he can still make it, but he'll have to go rail first. But
Yeah, I think he can massey around the edge of the 8.
but that was the best thing
off
she
the
could
bottom
do
rail and make that.
in that position. I think
But
that was the
making this
best
2,
shot.
you're going to bump the 7. I mean, you really.
Yeah, but he bumps the 7. If he bumps it towards the 10, then all she's got to do is shoot the 7 into the 10, and they're safe.
Oh wow, he came the other direction.
Oh.
He went the other direction.
Oh. I think you're going to be reffing, Brett.
Man, that's pros.
You want to just start for that shot?
Let's see.
That's the shot you got to shoot. That's going to be a fun one to call. And he's going to be blocking my camera angle, probably.
How do you hit that one?
And I got camera 1 is down at the moment. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Side pocket just tried to jump out and grab her.
There we go. We got camera 1 back. I don't know why that one's freezing
he's
up.
going to go rail first off the 5 and play it into the corner.
Bill Stock made a shot just like that a little while ago. Oh, he's
No,
two railing.
He's Z-banking it. He called that corner. That's what I thought he was going to. Wow. Good speed.
Yeah, but yuck. That's what you could end up calling one ball hell there. We broke the century mark on viewers. I'd like to welcome everybody to Bad Boys TV. We're at the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championships. Thank you for tuning in.
Weather's so bad around the country, there's nothing else to do but watch pool. Bowl games are pretty much over.
So, have you gone back and listened to any of the matches we've done together before?
None of them that we have done.
You know, the crazy thing is I'm not vain. I just wanted to go back and see, how what kind of streaming product we're putting out
How
there. And I
bad are
turned
we?
on one. Dude, my voice doesn't sound like my voice to me.
Yeah, no, mine doesn't either.
So hopefully we don't sound too bad for you guys. Because
It's
listening to myself was terrible. It was terrible. I was like, oh my God.
most people, yeah, you do not hear what other people hear.
It was bad, dude. I was like, oh my God. If I sound that bad on the stream,
You do.
yeah, it's terrible.
Well, what are you gonna do with this 5-ball, boy? I tell you, it looks to me like the 8 blocks the bank. It blocks.
I think I banked that 7 right up on the 8 and tie it all up. Don't get it just like that.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
there you go.
just like that.
There you go. That was very,
Smart
very,
move.
very good shot there. Yes.
I'd sign her on as my partner. That was a brilliant move right there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he.
But now you have a breakout shot.
BCA partners can openly communicate during Scotch doubles, so they can talk things. I don't know. I know they're talking now. I don't know if they were talking before that shot or not.
Well, the funny thing is for a long time they weren't allowed to talk to each other. And in my mind, it's like, but the pros talk to each other at the Moscone Cup when they're playing partners. They even get out there and point, and
they're both at the table.
and it's like, the first time I saw them talk in Moscone Cup, I'm like, what the heck? Shouldn't they know what to do? I mean,
see, I think the Moscone
I think
Cup
it's entertainment, though.
I think the Moscone Cup should be 8-ball, and don't let them talk to each other. They got to see the pattern.
But I
really see some teamwork.
I like it when they talk. I mean, Justin Bergman and Skylar Woodward. Oh my God, they crack me up.
Yeah,
the year before last, when Skylar says, "Hey, make sure you don't get that ball behind this ball," and Bergman turns to him and goes, "That's not going to happen." And he just shoots this phenomenal shot, gets great shape, and I love that. And by the way, I don't know if I told you, but the Bad Boys Club now sponsors Justin Bergman.
Justin told me that.
Yeah. Yep. So for everybody, if you join the Bad Boys Club, it's $25 a year, and $5 from every member goes straight to Justin Bergman to sponsor him in his pool career. Man, she hit a good shot.
Wow.
That was sick.
That was incredible.
That hurt.
Hey.
That was a great shot.
Now I know how they're going to get rid of this 5.
That hurt.
That could be a match-winning shot.
Yeah, this guy can just drill side pocket shots, though, and I'll tell you right now.
That could be a match-winning shot. Now, how do you like? I like going 7, 2, 8. I know a lot of people will shoot the 2, but I think you get out either way. But that was just incredible. Watch the shot. Yes. See, now all you got to do is just make this 2. You got shape.
Yeah. That's a shame, too, because Juliana shot a great shot on that 8. It just lined up too perfect on the 5.
Yeah.
A little more angle, and they were in trouble. Well, that was a hell of an out.
Yep.
That was a tough match there.
Looked like they had it just absolutely
And it is
locked
now.
up. Juliana comes with a great shot and just doesn't get rewarded for it.
Vogelsberg and Christiansen take a 2-1 lead.
And it's their break.
Let's see if they can get these balls broke up. Hey, let's give a big shout out to Mike D up in the Northwest. He's watching the stream.
All right.
Gotta be careful, don't stay up too late there, Mike D.
Well, I can't believe he's got time in this time of the evening to watch pool. Usually he's playing pool.
Hey, he's a responsible adult, man. He's not out every night playing pool.
He doesn't have to go out. They come to him. He's got
a table at home?
a 9-foot and a 7.
Really?
He has got a nice little pool room. He's got a 9-foot gold crown. He's got a 7-foot diamond.
That's awesome.
And he's got every player in Portland want to come over.
And he has never invited me over to play. And I'm just kidding because he knows I never have time to do that. And nobody wants to watch my game anymore.
And he always posts who's coming over and giving him action on his tables.
Yeah, I want to play so much. I actually hit some balls. I got glasses now, and I actually hit some balls probably a month ago. And I could actually see where I was shooting. You know, for about a year there, I couldn't see the spot I was shooting for, and it's you know, when you can't play like you used to, it sucks.
Yeah.
Now I know. I totally understand the grumpy old man in the pool hall now.
That was a perfect shot there.
With perfect shape.
Yep. Just bumped that 8 perfectly. That was great.
I never could understand the grumpy old man in the pool hall, but now I totally get it. Well, see what happens when you get a good break. Makes it a lot easier to run the balls. And she put a nice spin on that, put it right back where they needed it. And he's got an option. He could shoot that in the side.
Yeah.
Or he could shoot it all the way up and come off the rail and shoot the 8 in the same pocket. It's whatever you're comfortable with at that point. It might be a little iffy for the shape if he shoots it in the side.
Looks like it's so hard to tell on the monitor. It looks like he could just pull it back a little bit, but
yeah.
I like maybe just rolling it forward. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. It depends, you know. I mean, I've played with people that you get within 4 or 5 inches of your object ball, they just couldn't see the line. But these two seem to know exactly how each other plays. So right down the pipe.
I think they've played together in the past.
Well, and now.
Well, that puts them on the hill.
The Goodmans have a deep hole to climb out of.
That was a nice out there. I believe that was a break and run. Nothing like consolidating a break of serve and to get up there and break and run your own.
Well, the Goodmans are going to have to do something here. They need this game. They're going to have to win this one and break serve.
Yep. Yeah, you get a good break, you can get a quick rack. First couple of games, the balls were kind of tied up. That leads to.
Yeah, it was they were breaking hard, but they just weren't getting any spread. Well, he made a few balls on the break there, but man, I think the only thing they can shoot is that damn one ball. Well, you got the 10 ball, but man, yeah, you make the one. Then what do you got?
Yeah, doesn't.
She could shoot that 10, and
I really kind of like. Boy, if you can get
you
the
know the 10
stripes.
ball's the.
Yeah, I like.
I think the 10's the shot. She makes the one. I don't think she's gonna give him anything unless she can get that cue ball
Well,
over here for the.
And what are you going to do with the 2?
For the 6, you know. I think you shoot that 10
You
ball.
shoot that 10.
Your 9's a tough one, but.
Yeah, the 9 would be your only tough ball with.
And of course, you know, once you make all the other stripes, then there's no tough solids either. Oh, you're in trouble.
Man.
Brett just got a text, and
Text
his
from home
woman
that-
says no power till Friday.
Power company just said Friday.
Snowstorm has kicked their butts, and
Yeah.
he's down here in sunny Tucson, Arizona.
Bonnie told me not to send that picture of the sunshine. We were loading in.
We miss you, Julie.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, well, I could watch, but that would be pretty poor use of my phone battery.
Unfortunately, she has a real job that pays good, so she doesn't get to go do these pool tournaments.
Well, somebody's got to pay the bills, so I can work for Bad Boys.
Yeah, see, she shot the one, and I don't know, you know, unless he can make that 2 now, I'm not sure he's got a shot. I don't think, yeah. Looks like he's going to bank the 5, just roll down and play it safe, just shoot the 5 to the rail. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's not bad, but they left that 13.
Looks like
That's fairly.
yeah.
The way these two shoot in the side pockets, it's.
This is not a real easy shot, but yeah, I think they got the 13 in the side.
Well, and he's in a position where he can kind of let the stroke go too if he wants. He doesn't have to baby it in. He can just stroke it right in and cue ball up off the top rail and then back out because they got 2 balls down there.
He's not really looking at that though. Well, now he is.
He's looking at
12.
everything.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot that.
Yeah, just like it's nothing. He loves them side pocket shots. I don't think he's missed one.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, she's got that 14 up there. She can cut in the corner. Well, or the 11. I didn't see the 11.
Yeah, I think
I shoot the 11 here. Just shoot and stop.
yeah, I want to get those balls broke out.
I would shoot the 11, stop. Then you got the 10. You can get the 15 and the 12 down here. Can't tell if the 12 passes the 2 or not, but if it doesn't, you could bump the 2 out of the way. She may shoot. Yeah, she's gonna shoot the 11. Rolls it in. He's got the 10.
Yeah, does the 15 go by the 3? Or is it the 5? That's the 5.
Yeah, I think it does. My question was, does the 12 pass the 2?
I don't think so. I think he's got to break it up.
15 looks like it goes fine.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got to pull it back. Shoot the 10, pull back a little so the 15 can go, and she can roll up and bump the 2. Or, well,
ooh,
he tried
boy,
to get that 2.
yeah, he tried to kind of make a miracle shot there.
Yeah, I think he was asking a little too much there, I
And he
think.
got away with it, though.
Well, the 3's makeable.
The 5, yeah, I think.
But they buried that 7. I don't think
Yeah.
it goes by that 12 ball.
She can shoot this 5. She's gonna.
I got Kenny a drone for Christmas. We need that right now to
Yeah, that's what you need.
fly over that table.
Just ignore the noise. We're gonna fly this drone over
It's
the
just
table.
a slight hum.
Slight.
I'll tell you, we went to Disney World for Christmas, and well, they call it Disney Springs now. It used to be downtown Disney, but over the water, they have taken, like, I think it's, I don't know, it had to be 500 drones, and they fly up and form a Christmas tree, and
Oh wow.
do an angel inside. It's pretty cool though. You know, you can. What the funny thing is, we parked like half a mile away to try to get a different view of it, and you could hear the drones all humming, even a half a mile away. But it was pretty
Yeah.
cool that they synchronized them all so they would form these formations in the sky
Wow.
and then move. You know, like they had a Christmas tree that would turn, and it was pretty cool. It's amazing what they do with technology now.
Yeah. Well, I just got a text from one of our referees in Medicine Hat, Alberta, that watching us.
Awesome.
Wayne is watching us from. He says it's 20 below there, so it's too cold to go outside. Might as well watch pool.
Yeah, I lived in Alaska. 20, at 20 below, just quit counting. Anything below 10 below, really. Just the number no longer matters. It just hurts.
Well, bumped that 6, and it's kind of in a funny spot.
My brother-in-law bought a car in Fairbanks one winter over the phone. I rode up there to pick it up with him, and it was 61 below. It sucks bad.
Well, our chat room is now debating the magic rack.
Some
I'll
like it,
tell
some
ya.
don't.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I prefer a tight rack.
Yeah.
However you get that, you get that. You know, it's funny because
My feeling on the magic rack is it takes the slug rackers out of the game, which I like it.
when the Sardo rack came out, I gotta go make a call.
All right, good luck. Wow, that was a nice shot. That was a game-winning shot right there. She cut that 6 between the 14 and the rail. Or, excuse me, he did. And has left his wife this nice, easy 8-ball into the side. Ooh, boy, that was a very, very tentative stroke. Very tentative. She just did not shoot that with confidence. Well, this gives Vogelsberg and Christiansen the opportunity, if they can clean this table up, to win the match.
All right, I'm back.
Roger made a great shot. Got Juliana straight in on the 8-ball on the side, and she shot it very tentatively and missed it.
Pressure can get to you sometimes.
So Boy, I don't know if that 14. She's looking at it. That is tough, tough, tough. Yeah, she feathered the 10 and
Yeah, she nicked the 10 and
yeah,
left Roger a
yeah,
shot.
yeah,
He's going
Roger's-
to be real happy that they got back to the table.
Yeah. Yep. He thought he was be walking up to the table to shake hands, so he's got to be loving this right now.
Let's see how he does with the pressure.
I've played him a few times, and pressure doesn't seem to affect him too bad.
He's pretty chill, dude.
But I thought he missed it. That did not look like it was going to
Well,
go.
Brett just got about 3 inches taller when his butt cheeks pinched on that one. He thought Roger had missed that.
That thing was not tracking to the center of the hole. All right.
We now have a 3-2 ball game.
Yep. And the Goodmans will have to break serve here to stay in this match. Well, these two broke and ran last time, so let's see what kind of break he gets this time. Went second ball down,
And nothing.
and it was dry.
And hope. Hope has come alive for the
Let's see.
Goodmans.
Roger sprung from his chair.
They definitely want to hold serve on this one. Got to keep the advantage on the table now. You can't get out. You got to play a good safe. You get this game in the books, and then you're breaking on the hill.
Depending on what he likes. If he likes the solids, he needs to start with this 13-3, which, yeah, that's what he's looking at.
I think he's going to shoot the 7 and leave her the 4.
Yeah, boy, now you're...
But,
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, that could work, too. I mean,
It all depends.
if he can leave her right there.
Yeah. Well, that combo that you're talking about, it's not really lined up, so
That's true.
you got to make sure
That's
you
true. That
get
angle
what you want.
He's going to shoot the 1
The
now.
last thing you want to do is shoot that combo and not make it. Well, that surprises me. Get up, get up. There you go.
After the 6.
Well,
Now it's like, boy, you got to get on that 7. You got to get between the 7 and the 4.
Yeah, I think she just shoots that. Her job is to just shoot that 6 and let the cue ball hit the 9 so he can shoot the 2 and position better. Just like that. And then he can do a couple things. He could just roll a little forward and let her shoot the 5 and bring the cue ball straight down on top of those.
I think he's got a rail. I think he's got an angle, though, that he would go up table a little bit on the 2.
I'm not sure he's got the angle, though. I think he has to go. I think if he follows this, I think the cue ball hits right about the 3rd diamond from the top rail by the side pocket. Maybe even not that far down this
Shooting
way.
a 2?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, hit right there.
Yeah.
Where's my dang
Right-
telestrator
right
button?
there.
It's my.
The telestrator button.
I think the cue ball is going to hit about right there.
Okay, I think you're dreaming.
You do? You think it's going to come down this way farther?
No. Look at the angle he has to shoot the 2. It's going to be up there at the top diamond from the corner.
I think it's going to be about right there.
No, you're splitting the difference now.
No, I was
Well,
trying to. I couldn't draw a straight line.
He's shooting the 5. He's shooting the 5 because he knew.
Oh.
And he missed it.
Well, everything's broke out.
Yeah, he may regret that shot.
Yeah.
You're going to break everything out. You got to pocket the ball.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to win. Your opponents are on the hill and they shoot good.
Yeah, he had the wrong angle on that, too. He had to shoot the
No, I
5.
was thinking he'd just roll a little forward and let her shoot the 5 in the left side. That's what I was thinking, but I'm not at the table, so. Wow, for a second I thought she overcut that.
Well, she did.
She overcut it perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know if you watched the Moscone Cup, but none of those shots are going on this table.
No. That
That-
table was an embarrassment.
Dude, that
to
7-ball
hold.
from
That
the
was-
angle, 2 diamonds up and still dropped in the pocket. Oh my God. That thing not only wiped its feet, but it took its jacket off and hung it
Yeah.
on the rail on the way by.
Oh, it was terrible.
Couldn't believe it.
Diamond needs to be talking the match room. It's like this.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, man, I'm pretty sure those table companies have to pay them to put their table in, and
Probably do.
you know, somebody comes in and outbids you, then you know.
It was just.
But you
really
would think,
sad. But everybody played on the same table.
sure, everybody played on the same table. And you know, I just wish an event like that, you know, the table was a better table, tighter pockets.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at a pro level,
Yeah, he's got a
I want to see him play.
tricky little shot here. He's going to shoot this 15, but
Yeah, he could just follow that forward and come up with their 9 balls right up there.
oh boy, that's
ooh.
that angle he had was kind of going into those two. That's what I said was kind of.
She's okay though. The 14 goes.
Does the 14 pass the 5? That's.
Ah, yeah.
Show us with camera 2. It'll show.
Yep.
Okay,
Plenty
yes,
of room.
It does. Okay.
Plenty of room. Yeah, we gotta do something with the lighting in this room for. It's a pretty good clear. Well, actually, on
our main camera,
it's mostly on this monitor we're looking at. It looks much better over there. Yeah. Problem is
oh
she
boy,
drilled it.
She shot that with some confidence, but she's left him nothing. Oh, the one place on the table. She absolutely just went a little too far.
$120 viewers. Welcome to Bad Boys TV and the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championships. Welcome to the new year, people.
That's right. It's going to be a great year for pool.
Every year that there is pool, it's a great year.
I'll let you field that last question. The last 3 questions.
Yeah. Wow. That was a heck of an effort there.
He had to try the combo.
You know, yep. That was a heck of an effort.
Brings the Goodmans back to the table. The opportunity they may not have thought they were going to get. Shoot this 3, and then the 4.
Okay.
Well, she hit that with a lot more confidence.
Well, I've noticed when she shoots a little harder, she shoots a little straighter.
That's when she gets
tries
tentative.
to touch shots.
Yeah, she gets tentative and shoots it. That's just the opposite of me. I seem to roll balls a little better, but I try to fire them in, and that's when I miss. My stroke breaks down. Well, I liked shooting the 7 and then the 4, but he's going to go with the 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
he's okay.
Well, now she can let this stroke go a little bit because she needs to roll forward for the 4 or stop it. Stroke it and stop it right there so he can shoot the 2.
I think the 7, the 2, the 4, the 8 is what they're going to shoot now. Yeah, she just looked
I would
over.
prefer to shoot the 7, 2, 4.
She
than
just
the
looked
8.
over and he said, yeah, shoot the 7.
Yeah, and that was a better shot for her because she could
Much
just
more
stroke it and stop
if
it.
If she would have shot that 8 ball with this kind of confidence.
Yeah. I wouldn't try to get too too perfect, man.
No.
Just shoot it and let her. Just leave
Draw
her a
it back
nice stop shot.
Draw it back just like 3-4
A
inches.
ball. Just draw back the ball. And
Yeah.
that'll work too.
Yeah, he wanted a little bit.
Yeah, if he'd have drawn back a ball. But this should work just fine. All she's got to do is poke it in there and stop that cue ball right there. Be comfortable,
Funny thing is
confident,
the not drawing it back a ball, he's going to pay for that. Oh, she hit that as good as she could hit it. That's as good as she could leave it.
She hit that nice.
Absolutely as good as she could.
And we are going hill.
All right, folks. It's all knotted up. Hill. The Goodmans will be breaking this 7th and final game.
Dun, 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 dun. Table's tiny. It's a 7-foot table. I will tell you this. I've heard the arguments of 9 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Good players.
Nothing I like better than watching the pros play 8-ball on a 7-footer.
Yep. I'd have to
Because
agree.
you watch pros play 8-ball on a 9-footer, and it's boring.
It's too easy. The ball's spread too much.
Yeah, I like to see him have to work around stuff. And of course, I'm a one-pocket fan. If it was my choice, one pocket is the game. But
No.
I absolutely hate 9-ball.
I will
hate
agree
that
there.
game. Give me one pocket, straight
If you're going to
pool,
play rotation,
8-ball,
it's got to be 10-ball.
10-ball.
10-ball and 8-ball.
I don't even want 9-ball. So,
It's a broken game.
one that's been broken forever.
Can I get discussion of Beeler and Green to the tournament, please? Beeler and Green to the tournament, guys?
Well, the Goodmans have broke. Nothing went. But most of the balls are on the left side of the table.
That's a pretty good little one-pocket break for you, one-pocket.
There's a few little gaps here and there. Don't forget to join us at Bad Boys Billiard Productions on Facebook. Next week, we will be streaming the Northwest Championships. And just so everybody knows, certain events we stream directly to Q Sports International TV on YouTube. And our events and independent events we will stream to the Bad Boys Billiard Productions TV on YouTube. Next week we are in Snoqualmie, Washington at the Snoqualmie Casino for the Northwest Championships. The following week we'll be directing Derby City and recording matches that AccuStats can't do. And the following week we will stream those matches.
Should be some great pool this month.
Oh, I'm telling you. A month full of pool. And I promise you there will be some great matches we will have streamed from Derby City.
I go home from Derby and I watch all the straight pool matches and a lot of. There's just so much. Even though you're there, you don't get to see.
Oh, it's there. Yeah. Well, as the tournament directors, once in a while, it depends. Certain parts of the divisions where we can put some premier matches in front of us that we can kind of watch while we're directing the tournament. But man, there's some great pool there.
Yeah.
To me,
If you put it right in front of you, then everybody
It's-
stands between you and the table. You don't
right, right.
Get to
No,
watch
don't.
the,
Yeah,
get to
we don't
watch
want
the
to tell them the
crowd.
secret
Yeah, you
of
get to watch the
where
crowd.
we put them. But in my opinion, Derby City is the best pool tournament.
If you've never gone and you could go to one tournament, that has got to be the one.
Well, I mean, you got bank pool, you got straight pool, you got one pocket, you got that damn 9 ball, you got 10-foot table, you got action, you got ring games. I mean, you got it all. You know, it's to me that's what makes it the better tournament. I mean, the U.S. Open is a great tournament, but it's just 9 ball. But Derby City, it's got everything.
You got it all.
It's got it all.
They even got one 7-foot table there in the action room.
But the only thing they don't play.
Excuse me, the practice room.
Yeah, practice room. The only thing they don't play there is 8-ball.
No, and I wish they would. I wish they'd do away with the 9-ball and play 8-ball or 10-ball.
Well, I wish they would change the 9-ball to 10-ball. Then I'd be in heaven. But that is a phenomenal
Well, they could change
tournament.
it to 8-ball. I'd be happy there too.
Yeah. I don't know. 8-ball and a 9-footer is pretty close to 9-ball and a 9-footer.
Yeah. 10-ball would be the
Well,
ideal.
so there's no easy out here. They're going to fight for this one.
Yeah, this is what you want to see, Hill Hill. You want to see both teams get a chance. Oh, you want to make that call there?
No.
It's on your side.
Where you got the white shirt?
Yeah. All right, Rick ran out to make another call. Well, got the hit they were looking for. Didn't really give up too much here. Got the 1 ball in the side. We're going to be playing a little cat and mouse here in this Hill Hill game for a while, it looks like. Yep, this is live as it's happening. We are in gorgeous Tucson, Arizona right now. This is the time of year to be here. 65 to 70 degrees during the day. It does get a little chilly at night, but being in the desert. That was a great bank, great bank. And I think she's left Mr. Goodman here the perfect angle to shoot this 2 and maybe break out the 6. I don't know. Well, Rick's gone. He's got some great safety opportunities too. He could duck between, he could move that 4 and go right between the 7 and the 5. Which really is probably the smarter. Hill Hill's not early in the game is not exactly the time for the hero shot, but keep your opponents on a leash. Okay, he broke all 3 of those out and has contained them pretty nice. I can't tell if the got a shot at the 9-ball. He can hit this. I don't think the 9-ball doesn't go though. It's really the only ball he can hit from the stripes. we go. He was able to hit the 10. Well, if she's got the 4. Both teams are making some nice containment shots here, not leaving their opponents a whole lot. A lot of pressure in a hill. Somebody's going to go on the winner's side. Somebody's going to have to put in a little extra time tonight and tomorrow on the one-loss side. All right, she was able to make. Can she break out this 6? Oh. She separated them, but didn't really improve things for them much. He does have the 5 and the 7 up there, but not a lot of payoff for shooting them. Looks like he's going to shoot this 5 and try to get on the 2. That's what he was looking at. But he hasn't drawn it back far enough, I don't think. Well, she could shoot the 7, but then you're stuck. You got nothing. Pretty tough cut to back cut that 2 into the side. And where's the 6 going? She's looking for a safety opportunity off the 7. Well, she came out a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty good actually. They can shoot at the 15, but I don't think they're shooting any 3-ball combos hill here. So.
Would you guys pause? It looks nothing changed since I left. I'm just kidding.
Played 3 or 4.
I know the
safeties.
table's been a tough one. It's not
4
going to be a quick
safeties.
out. So the guy that just stopped me is Jack Murray. He is the new guy for USA Pool League. CSI hired him.
Nice.
Yeah, if you want to get a pool league started, it's got a set format and everything.
Wow, what a shot that
He'd
was.
be the guy to get a hold of.
Wow. She went rail first, combo, made it, broke out, and left her partner perfect.
Yep.
That was the shot.
Uh-oh. He did not want to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, he wanted to.
I think he wanted to go forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to go past that.
Well, now she's going to have to cut that 10 and go over and back, which is pretty much automatic on the thin cut here, but
Yeah, she's got to get it low enough.
got to hit it with a little bit of inside to keep it on this
sure,
side.
Make sure that 3-ball's huge.
Overcut it.
Wow.
Overcut
Wow.
it. Oh,
But look
look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. I think
let's see.
he's got it.
I think he's got a shot.
Wow.
So you say there's a shot.
Wow. An eighth of an inch more and he's in trouble. He might have to put a little mass A on it. I'm trying to look around the TV monitor here.
Yeah.
No, he had it straight.
Wow.
Wow. Very fortunate.
Nice little
that
kiss.
she didn't roll a hair farther.
She's just got to
'cause
make sure that
he
she
had to
pockets
scoot that by. Well, say what you want to say. I think this was a great match, no matter who wins.
We had a little bit of everything. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
very well played. Both teams had opportunities.
They started off torturing us with not getting stuff broke out on the brakes, and that just led to a lot of safeties.
We saw some great shots.
That was a good match.
Well, folks, don't go too far.
Should have another one more coming up tonight. Check out the Bad Boys Club. You'll like it.
10 p.m. around here, our time.
Oh, we're getting the pours.
Midnight out there. Are we?
So very quickly here, we'll have another match, but we'll have to reboot. So check us out. Hey, 156 people watching. Yeah, baby.
Stay with us, people. We'll be right back.